Hello viewers out there, you're welcome to Sports Orbit. My name is Afa Cho. Salifu Usman is also in the studio with me. Salifu, welcome to Sports Orbit.
Thank you, Alpha.
On today's edition, we'll begin from the African Games in Ghana, the 13 African Games where Team Nigeria so far has given a good account of themselves. And of course, yesterday's Nigerian sprint queen Tobi Amusan continued her dominance of the women's 100 meters hurdle with impressive display at the ongoing African Games in Ghana, crossing the finish line in 12.29 seconds to win her third consecutive gold medal at the championship. The world record holder clocked 12.89 seconds to finish far ahead of her close rival Sidon Fladan Natsoa of Madagascar, who finished 13.19 seconds, and Zimbabwe's Kamaningira Ashley Tinashe in 13.59 seconds at the University of Ghana on Wednesday night. Following her triumphs in Brazzaville in 2015, Rabat 2019, and in Accra 2023, the world record holder extends her record of being the only athlete to have won it more than twice. Amusan faced the scare of disqualification after she suffered a false start during the first attempt to commence the race. However, she was let off the hook by the officials, who issued her a yellow card instead. The victory was Amusan's third consecutive African Games title. I mean, huge congratulations to Tobi. I mean, clearly, that false start yesterday actually gave most Nigerians a scare who had thought that she will be disqualified. But I think the officials were showed some level of leniency, and she was let off just with a yellow card, and of course she ended up winning that race, and in the process winning back-to-back African titles.
Yeah, I think I just well, even though it is not surprise, we saw it. We believe that we saw it coming, and definitely as far as he step her feet on in Ghana, definitely that is another gold medal country for Nigeria. And just like say the first time was a big scare for everybody. Oh, it's one gold medal. Nigeria is going to miss a gold medal. Yeah. But luckily, it's like none of those members of the integrity unit are members of those officials yesterday. Because it's like most of those officials yesterday were maybe to some extent they are big fans of Amusa. So like, you need to respect the queen. It is not out of place. It is done in any field. You respect big star.
Very well. Yeah.
Yes, you give. I think there are some things are happening in but when a big star, a big fish, you have to give him some level of concentration.
Exactly.
But when he becomes consistent, because you know maybe he can begin to shine. Even there was even an incident. Is it an Olympic year? I think World Athletic Championship. I can't remember the country where it was. Even Usain Bolt had the first start. They ring with the border. Although in the end of the other something they disqualify him for that event. But for Musa yesterday, I think it's a big congratulations for her, and we also commend those officials for respecting the queen. You need to respect the master, those who are officials, because if you remove her from the queen, you diminish the level of the game, and you reduce the value of the competition. So even I believe even the Ghanaians, the Ghanaians, the fans and the Ghanaian, the spectators will not even be happy with you, because a lot of people were there to watch the world record holder, and then they say first time they two start. So you could have removed some of the glamour. Even the sponsors will not even be happy. So congratulations to Musa, and congratulations to Nigeria. And the beauty is that it was a fantastic victory, and even though the timing cannot be compared to what he used to the world record, but it was a fantastic finish.
All right, still on the African Games, of course. Team Nigeria also shone yesterday with 11, as the women's won also the 4 by 100 meters relay. Team Nigeria stormed into victory in the 4 by 100 meters relay, beating Liberia and host Ghana to win their 11th consecutive gold medal in the 13 African Games, anchored by, because she was also in this one also anchored by Tobi Amusan. Nigeria won the race with 43.5 seconds, just 1 second short of the game record set by Nigeria in 2003. They finished ahead of Liberia, who were in 44.2 seconds, and host Ghana in 44.21 seconds. finishing second and third place respectively. Tobi Amusan combined with Justina Eyako, Bayan Olajide Olayinka, and Fore Abinusa to win the race for Nigeria. So once again, congratulations, more medal hauls for Nigeria. Impressive performance in this African Games so far. And for me, I think this African Games for Team Nigeria should be more like a preparation for the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not more like.
Yeah.
It's a preparing ground for the Olympic, and I
thankfully
pray
it's coming
the time is very close.
yes,
And I
the
pray
Olympic, yeah.
we'll be able to, even though it's a different ball game, because we are competing within yourself, among the team yourself, among the same race, the same continent. But it is also a stepping stone to the Olympic, and with what we have done so far, I believe we'll be able to maintain this momentum. If the athletes that have won gold medal at this Olympic, if they maintain this momentum and adding more preparation to their game, obviously I think we should be sure of medal at the Paris Olympic. I was so excited yesterday. I'm very excited, and I think there's some revelation that happened at this game that we need as a Nigerian, that we need to commend ourselves. But there's some things we may look at not value, but these are some that we need to celebrate a lot. For instance, the women relay teams, out of 13, this our women team, subsequent different sport of women team, have won this, have held down this particular gold medal for 11 times out of 13. It means they only managed to lose 2 times. For 11 since the inception of this game, it has only been Nigeria women team for 11 consecutive times winning women relay. And what's fantastic that, and all the relay team in these competitions, we won all the gold medal in the relay team. We won the 4x4 men relay, we won the mixed relay, and then won the women relay. To me, that is a fantastic feat for athletic, and it can never be better. It can never be good than this. And once we won a gold, even in 100 meter, we won gold medal and gold medal in 100 meter. So it's a fantastic success. I recommend the Athletic Federation of Nigeria, even though they are divided against themselves, they are poor. There's an in-house quarrel between themselves, but to not allow them to rub on the athletes, unlike what we normally witness in the basketball.
Of course, and like you rightly said, of course, and also going into the Olympics, we also expect that the NOC should do everything possible, including the Nigerian government, to prepare these athletes adequately going into the Olympics, so that some of the stories, some of the things that came out of the last Olympics will not repeat itself this time in Paris.
Yes, one part, in as much as I don't want to sound look like I'm praising anyone or sound there. But if somebody did well, in that case, we shouldn't be always trying to criticize somebody or trying to console somebody. But when you see somebody trying to do well, you also comment for you. For me, the current minister of the sport, even though we describe him as a former minister, but to me, even if he's a novice in the sector, if you look at his step, he has learned fast, and to me, in my view, he has tried to provide leadership so far. There's nothing make you feel so very important when the personality in quote are with you when it matters most. For instance, you stick your head for the nation, and you sustain it during the process. But the next thing, the man who's supposed to be in the eyes of the country is the representative of the president, is with you at your terrible moment. For instance, the judo athlete that sustained an injury when he was also suffered a cardiac arrest at the game. Before the minister was with him at the hospital, try to make sure that all the necessary things that are supposed to do to get the guy recover if it was provided. And thank God, the guy gets revived and he's back in the country on his feet. To me, that is leadership. And if so far, if you look at him at every camp of different athletes, he's trying to visit every athlete, try to talk to them one-on-one. So, although sometimes some of these things you can do as a video show, but when you see a minister coming to you directly, then okay, we are with you, and I'll make sure that all your welfare, everything will be provided for you and will give to you. I think it gives you some impetus and some additional impetus and motivation to go extra mile that yes, my country is with me, And in as much as we also know that most of those athletes are also trying to excel on their own, I always say that it is you first before the country. But it's only a fool that they say, okay, oh no, my country are not there for me, I'm not doing this for me, I'm not going to run, I'm not going to win, I'm not going to do this. But if you excel first, it is your family name that will come first, not Nigerian name.
Right.
Like we are singing the praise of Tobi Amusan, nobody say Nigeria. It is when you go into the world and say where is he from? You're gonna say Nigeria. So it is Tobi Amusan family that is ringing bell. So you should always know that when you are there to represent the country, first you are representing your family first, because it's your family name at the back of your shirt, not Nigerian name.
Very well, completely. I agree with you. Like just like you spoke about the minister, are able to learn fast, and he seems to be carrying everyone along. So at least since it's been on, we haven't really heard of any major issue coming out of the sports house. Well, let's move on from that. Of course, now going into some football matters. Of course, the Super Eagles will be back in action once again tomorrow against Black Stars of Ghana. And ahead of that game, Ademola Lookman said Super Eagles friendly against Ghana and Mali is an opportunity to show the level that the team is currently at. The Eagles will take on rivals Ghana tomorrow, while on 26th of March, that will be Tuesday next week, they will take on Mali. Lukman and some of his teammates are back in the team after their 2013 AFCON exploits, and where he scored 3 goals. According to him, he said it's an opportunity for us to again show the level that we are at and the level we've shown and we expected of us. So we're definitely looking forward to it. I mean, and I clearly agree with him. AFCON finished not too long ago. So once again, I'm sure the boys are happy again once again to assemble. So for me, it should be a continuation of where they stopped. For now, it is clear that clearly when it comes to the Super Eagles, we clearly have a team. Of course, you could say one or two people have excused from the team due to one or two things, but the core of the team is still here. Then, of course, some people who were supposed to be in the team, the likes of Wilfred and Rez, are now in the team. So, for me, it's another opportunity, just like you rightly said, to show that, okay, we now have a team, there's cohesion, and a lot of Nigerians, there's now renewed love for the Super Eagles. So, even though they are friendly matches, but a lot of Nigerians will be looking forward to these matches.
Yeah, a lot of Nigerians will be very looking forward to the match, just like rightly say, and it's very key. It's friendly. But one thing we always know that
Nigeria and Ghana is never friendly.
Nigeria and Ghana is never friendly. No matter at any level of competition, once it's Nigeria and Ghana, it's always a tough war and it's always a big match. And even the Ghanas are also desperate to prove themselves despite the lackluster performance at the AFCON. So they want to prove themselves, and that's why they quickly try to hook on to the vice champion of the country, the vice champion of the tournament. So they can also examine themselves either they still have what it takes to compete at the highest level. They want to take the Super Eagles, and if they take the Super Eagles, then they say, well, that means we are still up there. But another is just like it's not up to the Super Eagles to also prove that yes, we are moving ahead of you, and we need to show that level of competitions in tomorrow's. And at the same time, another interesting thing I would like to show is that is on the part of the judge. The judge has a very difficult task in this job. He need to prove himself. Yes, he's on the job on interim base, but it's an opportunity for him to show, and at the same time to even justify some of the call by some of us who are saying that we need a local coach to manage our national team. But if he performs woefully, it could be another appeal.
Very well.
But the officials at the Nigeria Football Federation are very tricky. Yes, we are asking us to call a local coach. Okay, let's use that to test this one. Let's see what the local coach can give you. But I'm obviously one of those that would believe that the Pesero that just left, or neither the Nero that left before Pesero, are not as good as are not better than Nigerian coaches. Pesero succeeded in giving us some level of hope at the AFCON, judged by shares of luck, and at the same time they will have the core players. So if all the opportunities, everything that opportunities are given to Pesero, if all of it is given to any Nigerian coach, I strongly believe that Nigerian coach will cry off. And the onus is now on we need the judge to prove to us and to show, to justify that backing that a lot of Nigerians are backing and calling that to give the job to our local coach. So we need the judge. At the same time, yes, he was in the table with the person. So in that, we are not going to see too much difference of tactics or too much difference of formation in the game against Ghana. But he has to ensure to prove his, and at the same time to also eke his own name in goal.
Of course, and like you rightly said, a few new additions, the likes of Cyril Dessers in that team, the teller guy from Leverkusen, who are raring to go. So you'll be left to seeing what kind of tactics he he used with these boys, and of course the return of someone like Wilfred Ndidi. So it will be left to see how he's going to combine in that midfield also.
Midfield, of course, yes, because in the absence of the midfield, in the absence of Wilfred, we try to use Hausan and can be bouncing in that. Even this guy, the guy from Bradford, did did fantastically well at the AFCON. So let's see how Benidi Jos is going to manage the situation and ensure that he begin to build his own. At least he have too much to play, and these 2 months are very crucial for him to define the direction at which we want to see the Super Eagles after the AFCON.
All right, to some other football matters. All right, we'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, Sport Orbit continues. Don't go nowhere.
It is just down. I matter starting from home. I am not down nor forsaken. I am an epitome of joy in the making. I also have dreams. Even if you find me on memes, I will teach you how to live today. My life is not to be taken away. I am excited to be alive, and that is not down. I am enthusiastic about today because you can't pull me down. When next you hear Down syndrome, think of me as you look up and see a drone. I will keep moving forward. I will keep living my dreams. It's just Down syndrome. I can still live my dreams.
Welcome back from that break. It's still Sports Orbit. Down to some NPFL news where Gombe United has been docked 3 points and 3 goals from its total accrued from the season. In a move the NPFL says is pursuant to its zero tolerance for assault on match officials. The NPFL, in a summary jurisdiction notice issued, Gombe United said its findings included that Bright Mosu center referee Abdullahi Indaba, the first assistant referee Friday Abu, second assistant referee, and Musa Tala, the fourth official, were assaulted by the club fans in their match day 26 clash against Aqua United. I mean, if you recall, I think Gombe United are even in the bottom 3 of, then now you've been docked 3 points. So, I mean, but these are some of the issues, some of the bane of the NPFL. This issue of fans, the match does not go on your way, and the first thing to do is you invade the pitch to, assault the referee. Anyway, a similar incident happened even in Europe, in Turkey, during the week, which saw Nigeria's Bright Osai Samuel involved with that brawl, where these one spectators came into the pitch to assault players of Fenerbahce for whatever reason, and these things go on. But for Nigeria, this has continued to go on and on, but I think good step by the NPFL, for giving this kind of deal. Of course, in addition to the point deduction, you also impose a fine of 3 million naira on the club, made up of 1 million each for failure to provide adequate security and so many other infractions. But this has been a recurrent, issue in the NPFL.
Right. Honestly, this one they have touched me directly because as much as I have a very soft sympathy for Gombe United. It's one of the teams I love in the Premier League, and a team that is struggling to have their feet in the Premier League, swimming in the relegation zone, and now having 3 points cut off from your opponent. That is terribly for the team that is already struggling for survival. It's really unfortunate. I mean, I think just like the people say, they fans need to learn. The energy you distributed to fight against officials should be enough for you to use that energy to share your teams on. If you have used that energy, yes, it's allowed in the football. Use all form of anything, shouting, desire your players. Sometimes that is what they call fans are number 11 players on the number 11 players on the field. Because sometimes the player may not be doing anything, but when you keep on encouraging them, desire them, share them up, they'll make in the end pick up and give you the best of it. Instead of you to use that strength to attack the match official with all sorts of insult on the match official. It's not acceptable. And in as much as we commend the NFL to try to instill discipline in our league, and I hope that this will serve as a deterrent for the other, even though some of fans are not willing to learn. It happened to Kano Pillars before, it happened to Katsina United before, and Kano Pillars suffered the defeat of it after go into a division before now come back to the league. And I think all the club need to learn from it. They need to learn from it. And at the same time, another thing is that the match of the club officials need to educate their fans very, very well on the implications of going after match officials. Match officials are not your enemy.
At all.
Rather, use all your strength to work to fight for the club. You shouldn't attack the match officer or even attack the opponent. If your opponent come to your area and beat you, instead of you to even attack the team, you can insult your players, insult your own players or whatever for not doing well. But it's not the fault of your opponent that your players are not doing well. You should blame your own player, not the blame your player, not the fan, not the officials or the opponent.
And of course, in addition to that, the stadium will be closed to fans for the next 3 games. So their next 3 home matches, they will be playing without the fans. So there's, I mean, whichever way you want to see, there's no way Gombe United will escape relegation this season, and they haven't even done themselves any good at all.
I hope this one will take them a lesson and they'll learn from it.
Exactly. All right, to some other football matters, of course, the media was awash with various reports saying that United are seriously interested in bringing Osimhen to Old Trafford, especially with having a new owner who is in charge of sporting activities in the person of Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Reports came out today that yes, they have a certain Rasmus Holland who is doing reasonably well, but they still feel they need, a typical number 9 striker, and they have identified someone like Osimhen who they feel should fill that role.
Well, a good one, and I hope it is explained. But I read the new owner, the new second largest share owner of the club, say that he is not ready to buy a trophy or to buy victory. That he rather use his money to build players than to buy or made players. And I share with that opinion. I share with that opinion that yes, if he's coming in to invest in the club, get the player developed and to grow up and to become a superstar, than to go after like Mourinho style, go after all the ready-made players and bring them to the club and then buy the trophy. But now I think Osimhen is one of those who's already made player.
No, I think even in spite of that, when we said that, for me, I feel it shouldn't be a situation where you go and get maybe like 5-6 big players. Of course, you bring up youngsters, but maybe you could get 1 or 2 established players, because I mean, realistically, for you to win things into this game, you must have a mixture of homegrown talent and experience here and there. Not the Chelsea, the Mourinho model, who Mourinho could go out and buy 5 top players from different clubs and come back and win. And same for even the Guardiola's style also.
Exactly. Or even the current owners of themselves, who just point at another one player because the next day wake up is already there with his plane. Get all the money invested on the club. I think the player. But yes, let me ask you this. Africans always has a fear. There's always a claim that African players don't excel in Manchester United. Do you think my Osimhen can fit in and excel?
Why not? A few Africans have played there. Even Igalo, the long spell he had there was a huge success. If you ask me,
Igalo few days was a huge success. Nobody expected it.
No, but if you ask me, which African players have really played for United at the top level, apart from maybe the South African guy, Fortune, who did well, very well.
One player from Angola's one day, I can't remember.
Baby. No, clearly Baby wasn't it. And fortunately, Baby was even at the last AFCON. Yes, Baby played, at the AFCON. So, but I mean, there's no harm in trying. If United feel, it's what they feel he could solve their problem, so why not?
Yes, I agree with you. If there's no harm in try, and at the same time, if you are good, you are always
good. Exactly.
I'm one of those who believe in this world that there's no any agent that hates a good player.
Mm.
As far as we are ready to give him what he wants, the
Exactly.
agent will be the sorry, no, I mean, I'm sorry to say coach, no any coach.
Right,
I mean,
coach, yeah.
he is a good player. As far as you are giving the coach what you want, you are his best friend, you are his best friend, both all the pitch, on all the pitch, and the coach will even go after you, go for your welfare, try to protect you and do anything about you. But when the coach in his case and try to keep his trust on you, and you keep on disappointing, that's why you sometimes you run into a problem with the coach. And even the era of saying that there's an African in Manchester United, I think that era has died with the allegedly with Alex Ferguson. Since after the exit of Alex Ferguson, and even in the case of Igalo you mentioned, Oliver says he give Igalo opportunity. Nobody, and even at the time he bring Igalo, nobody believed in Igalo.
Exactly.
But surprisingly, he throws his hope on Igalo and he give Igalo opportunity, and Igalo never disappointed him.
Well, yeah.
Give him, and at the same time, so if he go his score, lifted mile to
very crucial goals indeed. Yeah.
Lead mile to certain places. So, well, let's see. It's all about, but it's all about who at the end of the day will get the signatures of the team, because Man U are not alone in this place. Chelsea is also somewhere. Even where I also we know, but I know we are hearing a mention of Arsenal also, but the challenge that I don't think Arsenal will be willing to carve out a big money. Like you say fear about Arsenal. When you heard a big money, Arsenal will turn back.
All right, so some other EPL news now. Of course, in recent times, due to financial fair play rules, is a couple of clubs have been sanctioned. Everton, Nottingham Forest, and of course, now Chelsea and Man City are both facing exactly expulsion from the league if they are found guilty of breaching the financial fair play rules. You know, people have long time have asked for thorough investigation into Man City and Chelsea's investigation when it comes to financial fair play rules.
There's no corruption. There's corruption everywhere, and there's injustice everywhere. It's not only limited to Africa and Nigeria. For instance, when the case of Everton come, the speed at which the Premier League treated the case of Everton and get them 10 points deducted, I was shocked. I said, then how comes Man City for at least in the last 3 seasons, they have been talking about the financial play. There is no how you investigate thoroughly. There's not even too much. There's not any too much interrogation or investigation. Man City in particular are guilty of this fair play, but the Guardiolas and the team have been able to beat along and play along because of the huge money there.
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm not saying anything, but play along and escape it all this while. Last season, nobody expected that the season will compete to the level they compete. We expected them to get 10 points deducted last season, but they didn't. Now that we are not in season, I think if the way they are going after small club, if they don't go after this big club, it means they are not doing anything. They are just a crime foul. They are not doing anything because they are just going after small club because they know that they don't have financial money to compete with them. If not, what to bribe them? If not, what should you? Chelsea, Manchester for over the years have allegedly found guilty of this situation, and you keep taking them away, and you're just going after small club.
All right, now let's take a look at the NPFL fixtures for the weekend. Of course, is the international break, but the NPFL we still matches. I think there will be matches in the NPFL.
It's only Nigerian league that doesn't fall into FIFA window.
Yes, and of course,
it's unfortunate because our players are not playing international matches.
Exactly. This is match day 27 where Doma United will host Gombe United.
A
local derby. I mean, Gombe United already who have been docked points already. Katsina United hosting Avia Warriors, Sunshine Stars against Rivers United, Heartland, Enugu Rangers, Lobby Stars versus Bayelsa United in that one, Kano Pillars versus Newcomers, Sporting Lagos, Kwara United, Eyimba, Tornado Shooting Stars, Remo Stars, Bendel Insurance, while Plateau United takes on Aqua United in those games.
Yes, I think the United Man City to me is the Doma United and the United. They look at derby, but because of the story you read earlier about the Gombe United that they also closed the door in so much.
Yeah, but this is an away game.
But it's an away game, although both of them use the same venue. I think the fans will be allowed into this match because it's a Doma home for this game.
Yeah.
So it will be an interesting sight to be at the Gombe State Stadium. They call it Patani Stadium. to see how those two guys are going to fight double down. Both of them are also strongly for relegation, but Doma United, the private owned club, has also excelled so far and did well. So it will be an
Plus,
interesting.
there's also a derby there, Heartland Rangers.
Yes, Heartland Rangers, Southeast Derby.
Yeah.
That's they call it oriented derby.
Oriental
So
derby,
it's an
exactly.
interesting one to also to watch out for this weekend. And another interesting game to also look out for in this weekend, for me, in my view, is also the game between Kano Pillars and Sporting Lagos. Why I say Sporting Lagos is that Sporting Lagos a newcomer in the league, but those newcomers in the league, this club has been able to show so far that they are not just to make up the number, but they are just to compete, to really compete. And Kano Pillar has, although they call them Masugidas, and it's always difficult to beat them at their home, but they have to be very careful where the new boys are coming to the land.
Of course, and
for league leaders hosting a vice.
For me, it should be an advantage for them because among the top 3 teams, Lobby, Rangers, Eyimba, Lobby will be playing at home, while Eyimba and Enugu Rangers are playing away. So, exactly. So, for Lobby Stars, this should be an advantage for them to extend the league.
It should be an advantage for them to extend their league. And but one thing that if you look at the way Heartland has struggled this season, and
exactly, that's another thing.
An opportunity for Rangers, and then to maintain their chase on the leaders.
All right, interesting games. All of them come up on Saturday, 4 p.m. All of them local time. Well, if we have the league table, we'll quickly look at it. Okay, there we have it. Lobby Stars, Enugu Rangers, Eyimba Plateau United, all neck to neck with each other, including Remo Stars, who are still not far behind on the table.
Yes, and Kano Pillars where they are, not too bad, but they need to move position. They need to move up.
Yeah, exactly.
The gap between them and the table topper is almost 8 points. It's a really huge gap.
Yeah.
They need to move up.
I'm sure after this weekend, there will be some changes in that. Yes, exactly. Then Heartland, Gombe United.
Gombe United in the second.
So, I mean, as it is, Gombe United should be bottom because haven't been deducted 3 points. Probably they should be on 23 points.
Or maybe the 3 points has not been deducted yet.
Maybe. Okay, don't forget that they've been given 48 hours to respond before.
Maybe it's not even deducted. But once it's pronounced as made, we have to effect it. Or if they really appeal, they restore them back. But let's see how it goes. But it's like the 3 points has not been cut off yet. It has been cut off because they were in the relegation June before. So it has been cut. If they have a 3 point adding to what they currently have, it means they could have been up around 15 position or 16 or 17 position.
All right. That's our package on today's edition of the program. Hopefully, we'll be back on Monday with another exciting edition. And of course, we'll be looking forward to the Super Eagles versus Ghana tomorrow, hoping the Eagles at least do us probably in that one.
Certainly, because friendly between Nigeria and Ghana is always a very tricky one to watch.
One way, always bragging rights at stake.
Bragging rights.
Exactly.
There was a time when they both clashed in London when they thrashed Nigeria 4-0.
Yeah.
Very disappointing. Well,
all right.
The last match between the ended in a draw.
Yeah. So, a painful draw which cost us a ticket to the World Cup.
Yes, a ticket to the World Cup.
All right, there you have it. That's our package on today's edition of the program. We'll be back, God willing, next week. Again, Salifu, thank you for being in the studio once again.
Thank you.
Until we come your way, do have a wonderful time and weekend. My name is Afacho, and it's bye for now.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080 3688 6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.